I'm going to show you in this video how to put yourself in front of qualified Twitter users utilizing Twitter, refollow, and manage Flitter. For the purpose of today's demonstration, I'm going to utilize my daughter's Twitter account. I have easily grown her followers from 0 to 8,438. In doing so, I have attracted like-minded people who would purchase her book. She'd written a book when she was 12, so I was getting her in front of people who read young adult books, book reviewers, and kids her age that would be interested in vampires, etc. And her Twitter stream is very active with those people because of the fact. You can see here in her Twitter stream, the people congratulating her. That's actually on her getting into the high school of her choice, but she has a lot of people that do interact with her, such as talented teen groups, etc. And I'm going to show you the strategy that we can apply to Baker Ave to get similar results. I use this amazing tool called Refollow, and what I do is I sign in with her account or the Baker Ave account, and what I do is I go through a lot of these different filters here, and for this particular example, I could use a specific hashtag, or I can use a specific ID. So in this example, I'm going to follow people who follow the National Novel Writing Month, which is November, and they have 71,000 followers. I simply load their followers down here, and I add more filters. As you can see, there are a ton of different filters to narrow it down to actual Twitter users who will be most relevant for your specific objective. So I specifically use people who are not following me, I'm not following, and I've never followed, because you don't want to keep following and unfollowing people. You can go and say have mentioned vampires or what have you, to kind of narrow that down to something that they do like in their bio, tag, their last tweet, website, etc. So it's very good at pinpointing certain users. You can even target people who have more than 100 friends, less than 100 friends, so you can target people that are active. I usually put this one as well, which is tweeted in the last 1 day, so that shows that they're active, and usually people that have a profile, because that means that they've actually going to spend some time on Twitter. Down here, this continues to load. You can load them in 1,000 increments. Right now, out of the 1,100 that are loaded, 312 were found with this criteria, and I simply select page and click follow, and those people are followed. And again, they have an interest in writing because of who they're following. And one thing to know about NaNoWriMo, if you go to Twitter and you look them up, they are what you call a pretty good organic person. And these 71,000 people are herded in here, and again, they are like-minded people. They're only following 168 people, so their brand is strong enough where they don't have to do what we're doing to have people find them. But we're going to be putting ourselves in front of the people that have same interest, in my daughter's case, of writing their first novel. So very, very good. And after following these people, she's gotten so many people who say congratulations to her, in addition to like her book on Amazon and actually purchase her book by just looking at her information. We're going to now transition to Manage Flitter. Manage Flitter is where I go and I actually unfollow people. This site does many things as well, but I use it for unfollowing people who do not follow me back, typically after a 48-hour period, to give them extra time to follow. Typically 24 hours is enough because most people are going to follow you pretty much that same day. All right, now that they are all loaded, I go to the fast select mode. These are the people that are not following me. I typically go to the end first because those are the people that I followed a while ago. They're not the most current, which is number 1. And I unfollow, and that's it. They're done. So I typically unfollow the same amount of people that I do follow. So it's even. And that's it. Takes about 5 minutes or so a day to do it. So it's just really being consistent and dedicated in doing it. And you will grow your Twitter following if you are interactive as a community manager with those people that you follow and follow you back and direct message you. You're going to have a pretty active feed with people who are interested in your topic. Again, to kind of hammer it home, my daughter has met many people who are now advocates of what she's doing. She's met other young writers her age, a little bit older, a little bit younger, that she's met from all around the world. In addition to, she does send out a direct message that's simple. Your follow is much appreciated. Tells them who she is, and then a link to her Facebook page, which actually has been growing steadily because of this technique. John says, congratulations on your book. You're an inspiration. And this person says, no problem. Thanks for following it too. I'm sure your book is a really good read. We'll give it a read. This Wendy is so cool. I wish you well. I'm working on my book too. Glad we connected. And again, I know all these people are working on their book because they were following that Nano site. Also, real quickly, she's meeting these other people, like I said, supporting her. This person went as far as to say, flashback, I just told a room full of moms with teens about your book. I hope you get at least one sale out of it. So again, we need to be creative with Baker Ave. But again, this is a way that we can do it.